Good morning, everyone. Our lesson for today is lesson 3-1, multiply greater numbers by the power or by powers of 10. You will find this lesson on page 113 up to page 116 from your book. And here are the learning objectives for today's lesson. You're going to use place value understandings and patterns to mentally multiply whole numbers and powers of 10. Solve problems involving multiplying greater numbers by powers of 10. Let's analyze this problem from Solve and Share. At Easy's party store, party invitations come in packages of 8. How many invitations are in 10 packages? How about 100 packages and 1000 packages? So you can use appropriate tools. Place value blocks are useful for picturing problems that involve powers of 10. So let's analyze this student's work. Look at Harrison's work. Harrison used the place value blocks, this one, to represent each product. Okay? He counts the blocks and used the place value understanding to write each product in a standard form. Just like there are 8 groups of 10. So 8 multiplied by 10, it means 8 tenths. And 8 tenths means 80 invitations. Because 8 times 10 is 80. Then the other one is there are 8 groups of hundreds. So 8 multiplied by 100 means 8 hundreds. Or there are 800 invitations. And there are 8 groups of thousands. So 8 multiplied by 1000 is equivalent to 8 thousands. And that is 8,000 invitations. For Lena's work, as you can see, Lena used the place value blocks to represent each product. But she does not write the product in standard form. So 8 multiplied by 10 is equivalent to 8 tenths. So there is no answer, which is 80. Okay, the same thing with 8 multiplied by 100 equals 800. So you must write 800 here, okay, as the standard form. And 8 multiplied by 1000, that is 8000. So the answer must be 8000. How can you use patterns and mental math to multiply a whole number by a powers of 10? Let's analyze this problem. Arnold read a newspaper article about how much garbage each person produces each week. How many pounds of garbage are produced each week by 10,000 people? So patterns will help you show how to use mental math to multiply the powers of 10. So we need to find 32 multiplied by 10,000 and we need to use the place value relationship and look for patterns. If we're going to multiply 32 by 1, that is 32 ones or 32. If we're going to multiply 32 multiplied by 10, that is 32 tenths. And that is equivalent to 320. Look at 0. The shortcut way is you just simply multiply 32 multiplied by 1, and that is 32, and the number of zeros you need to copy. The same thing with 32 multiplied by 100 rather, so that is 32 hundreds, and that is 3,200. 32 multiplied by 1000, that is 32,000, so the answer is 32,000 in standard form. 32 multiplied by 10,000 equals 32 10,000. So 32 10,000 means 320,000. So 320,000 pounds of garbage are produced. The shortcut rule, always remember, you need to count the number of zeros in the power of 10. So we have 10. So 1 0, you need to add 1 0. Annex that number of zeros to the other factor to find the product. We have 2 zeros for hundreds, so 2 zeros. 3 zeros and 4 zeros. Another way, you're going to write each power of 10 using exponent. So always remember that 1, the exponent of that is 10 to the 0 power. Okay? If you see 10 to the 0 power, it means that is 32 multiplied by 1 because 10 to the 0 power is equivalent to 1. Okay? Then 32 multiplied by 10 means 32 multiplied by 10 to the first power. Because 10 to the first power, it means 10. Or the number of exponent is equivalent to the number of zeros. 32 multiplied by 100, that is 32 multiplied by 10 squared. The exponent is 2. So you just simply multiply 32 multiplied by 1 is 32. Then if the exponent is 2, the zeros are 2. 32 multiplied by 1000, so 32 multiplied by 1 is 32. Then the exponent is 3, so you need to add 3 zeros. 32 multiplied by 10,000 or 32 multiplied by 10 to the 4th power. So 32 multiplied by 1 is 32. Then you have 4 as an exponent, so you need to add 4 zeros. So 320,000 pounds of garbage are produced. So look at the exponent for the powers of 10. Annex that number of zeros to the other factor to find the product. Nelly says that the product of 60 multiplied by 1000 is 60,000 because you annex 3 more zeros to 60. Kara says the answer is 6,000 because the answer should have only 3 zeros. Who is right and how do you know? So the answer is Nelly. Why? Because according to the pattern, 3 zeros needs to be annexed to 60 because 60 multiplied by 1000, so 60 multiplied by 1 is 60. Then you have 3 zeros, so you need to annex 3 zeros. So since 60 is already has 1 zero, the product will have 4 zeros in all. Question number 1. How many zeros will there be in the product of 39 multiplied by 1000? And how many zeros there will be in the product of 50 multiplied by 1000? So the answer is 3 and 4. In 39 multiplied by 1000, 39 multiplied by 1 is 39 and you have 3 zeros, so it means you need to add 3 zeros. In 50 multiplied by 1000, so 50 multiplied by 1 is 50, then you have 3 zeros. So we have 4 zeros because we have 1 zero from 50. So a total of 4 zeros. Explain how to find the product of 90 multiplied by 10 to the 4th power. So you just simply multiply 90 multiplied by 1 is 90. Then the number of exponent is equivalent to the number of zeros that you're going to add. So the answer is 900,000. Number 3, 60 times 1 is 60. 60 times 10, 600. 60 by 100 is 6,000. 60 by 1,000 is 60,000. 60 by 10,000 is 600,000. Just find the pattern by adding zeros. 3 by 10 to the 0 power means 13 by 10 to the 0 power means 13 multiplied by 1 is 13. 13 by 10 to the 1st power is 130. 13 by 10 squared is 1,300. 13 by 10 cubed is 13,000. And 13 by 10 to the 4th power is 130,000. Now it's your turn. Please pause the video and answer the following questions. Time is up. The answers are 89, 890, 8,900, 89,000, 890,000. For number 6, we have 30, 300, 3,000, 30,000, and 300,000. For number 7, we have 41, 410, 4,100, 41,000, and 410,000. And for number 8, 90 by 10 to the 0 power is 90. Next is 900, 9,000, 90,000, and 900,000. Number 9, 4,000. Number 10, 8,500. Number 11, 1,600. Number 12, 38,000. 13, 5,200,000. Number 14, 40,000. 15, 290,000. 16, 68,370. 17, 10,000. 18, 6,150. 19, 250. Number 20, 3,820,000. Number 21, 57,000. 22 is 80,000. 23 is 374,000. And 24, 19,400. Now let's analyze the mathematical practices and problem solving. At the football championship game, the home team gave a football to each of the first 100 fans who arrived at the stadium. Each football cost the team $28. How much did the team pay for the footballs it gave away? So there are 100 fans multiplied by $28 each. The answer is 2,800. Which expression is greater? 93 multiplied by 10 cubed or 11 by 10 to the fourth power? So 93 multiplied by 10 cubed, it means 93 then added 3 zeros because the exponent is 3, so the answer is 93,000. And 11 multiplied by 10 to the fourth power, we need to add 4 zeros. It means the answer is 110,000. So which is greater? 27. A truck is carrying 10 squared bushels of onions, 10 to the first power bushels of peaches, and 10 cubed bushels of corn. What is the total weight of the crops? So as you can see, the onion is 57 and multiply by 10 to the second power. And the other one is bushels of peaches, multiply by 10 to the first power. And bushels of corn, that is multiplied by 10 cubed. So look, 10 squared, you have 2 zeros, so 5,700. Then 50 multiplied by 10 to the first power, the exponent is 1, so we need to add 1 zero. So the answer is 500. Then 70 multiplied by 10 cubed, cube means 3 zeros, so we're going to add 3 zeros for 70. Then after that, we're going to add. So 5,700, then 500, then 70,000, then add 0, 0, 12 regroup 1, 6, then 7. So the answer is 76,200. Question number 28. Norman bought a 16-pound bag of charcoal for $7.89 and a 10.4-pound bag of charcoal for $5.69. What was the total weight of the two bags of the charcoal? So you just simply add 16 pound plus 10.4 pound. So the answer is 26.4 pounds. Number 29. There are 2,000 pounds in 1 tons. In the United States, the weight limit for a truck and its cargo is 40 tons. So how many pounds is that? So how did you find the answer? You just simply multiply 2,000 multiplied by 40 to get the answer, which is 80,000 pounds. Number 30. Use all equations that are true. So the first one, 48, then 3 zeros, so that is net. 48 by 10 squared, you need to add 2 zeros. That's right. 48 multiplied by 10 to the fourth power, we need to add 4 zeros. So the answer is 480,000. That's correct. 48 by 10 cubed. Cube means 3 zeros. So we need to add 3 zeros, but there are 2 zeros only in the product. So that is not. 48 by 10 cubed. So the same question. There are 3 zeros. We need to add 3 zeros. So the answer is 48,000. Number 31, use all equations that are true. So 20 multiplied by 100 is 2,000 because 2 times 1 is 2 or 20 times 1 is 20. Then you have 2 zeros. That's correct. 20 multiplied by 1 is 20, then 3 zeros. That's correct. 20 multiplied by 1,000, so 20 times 1 is 20 plus 3 zeros, so that is not correct. 20 multiplied by 10 is equivalent to 200. Not 2,000. And 20 by 10 to the fifth power, so you need to add 5 zeros, then we have 1 zero for 20, and that is correct. That's it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.